Hey everybody. Hey, I just got to tell you, today has been an amazing day, and I hope yours was too. And I'm super excited because I started today on the new book. I started out on page 173, and I'm super pumped that I was able to finish on page 191 today. And I'm actually excited because I've only got a couple more sections left that I'm actually going to be writing about in this book, and then the books will be done, and then I'll be ready to go back, reread through it, do some editing, and be ready to move on to the cover design. As you know, I've got an amazing cover that was given to me by a wonderful photographer friend of mine. So we're going to be working with that. We're going to be making a layout and making everything happen with that. But it's exciting. I've never written anything this fast before. It came very easily. I'm used to writing stories where I'm creating something from nothing, but with this motivational biography, I'm able to call upon things that actually happened in my life, and I'm actually able to get it down on paper fairly quickly. And then at the end, the third stage of the book, now into giving the tools and techniques that I've used with my Go to Grow philosophy. Having used that stuff every day, it was really easy. It's been easy to put it down on paper and get it, and with the stories and the explanations that I think is going to be really resonate with people, with the readers. And I'm excited. Today I had another day off because of the Thanksgiving holiday, and I got to spend some more time with my children. Got to see all three of them, and again today, me and my sons Ethan and Rylan, we played four more games of Sorry, and I got to tell you, them two boys, they just mopped the floor with me. I've only won one game in like the last 15 or 20, so I consider myself pretty good at that game, but my boys are just a little bit better, and that's okay. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this book also today and the opportunity to write it, because my goal was 30 days, 1 month. I began on October 30th, and I was inspired by a friend of mine, Nicole Zian Cox, to write my story, and kind of in a non-intentional way, she inspired me to see if I could do it within 30 days. She wrote her book, Foster to Fosters, in literally a month. She had a deadline, she had to meet it, and I wanted to see if I could do it. And it's not I think I'm going to, with what I've got left, and about 6 days to do it, there's no doubt I'm going to reach it. So a big shout out to Nicole for being not only motivated everybody, but giving me something to inspire towards, and I'm grateful. So that's what I want to ask you today on WTS is, what goals do you have, and what are you doing to achieve them? The only way that we can ever fail is if we actually quit, and we won't actually quit unless we quit in our minds. So I really want to encourage you to get out there and make things happen. One of the things I talk about in the book today is a man named Preston Tucker, who was an automobile designer back in the 40s and so on. A lot of things surrounded his company, and a lot of things we still today don't quite understand. But leaving all that aside, I looked at Preston Tucker's story as a man who really came from nothing, had an idea, and made 51 cars that were drivable on the road that people loved to look at, and became an inspiration. Like I said, whatever, I know all about Preston Tucker's story. I've also seen the film. Didn't want to dive too much into the political aspect of it, but I stayed with the storyline of, you can do it if you see it in your head. Preston Tucker had it in his head. He had a vision, and regardless of all these other things, the clear-cut story was that you can take away is, if you can see it in your mind, you really can make it happen. You just got to have a desire for it enough. So what are you doing today? What goals are you setting? How are you going out there and making it happen? Are you putting the setbacks, the critics aside, and just going for it? Because in the end, that's what's going to create success. So I'm actually done. It's just a little after 9 o'clock, and I've met all my goals for the day. The last 2 days, even with the Thanksgiving holiday yesterday, was absolutely phenomenal for my goals that I'd set and I reached. I've gotten some great time in with my children. I've had some time off from my day job. Getting ready to do some work probably Sunday in a couple days. Going to Lancaster, Illinois to speak with an elementary school, put on a presentation, and I'm told there may be a larger network television crew there to kind of go over that and document that. So that's awesome. But it's just these little steps. You just keep walking the walk and keep towing the line, and you're going to close the gap on what you want. So I'm going to get off of here and do some other little things that's not writing related. Kind of tie up some loose ends and continue being grateful. So whatever you're doing, set your goals, go out there and make them happen. Take care, guys.